Welcome back. If you decided to click on that very descriptive thumbnail, Aaron here, Simon Says Farms. And this is way more than just a farm. I'm working on a video that encapsulates the whole Simon Says Farms brand concept, like who we are, what we do. Yes, we own a farm, sort of, homestead, whatever you want to call it. We've got goats and chickens and rabbits and ducks and fish, and yes, we have fish. I have 2 Nemos in the house. I want to put more in that fish tank, but they're so happy and they've been there for so long. They're actually black and white Nemos. I'll show them in a video someday. I don't think they even have names, but they kind of live in that tank all by themselves. Saltwater, obviously, which saltwater is very hard to keep, but this thing has been, knock on wood, very stable. But when we test the water at the fish place, they're like, yeah, your water sucks. And I'm like, our fish are happy. I don't want to change it. And they're very happy. So I kind of want to put a couple snails in there to clean it, because the snails will clean it, and little crabs, and make it look better. But I don't spend any time in that room. So I don't know. I love saltwater fish tanks. I've always wanted a huge one, like with a lot of cool stuff like the ocean. Real nice, but talk about an expensive hobby that you cannot, like, you need backups on backups. That heater goes, you need a second. Oh, okay, I got this I got lost. Okay, let's talk for a second. Yeah, so where was I going? Oh, I made that thumbnail on purpose because if you've watched any of my videos, you know that yes, we own a farm. I'm going to do some farm chores. You're going to walk around with me. I'm not going to edit this at all. It's going to be completely raw and real, because that's kind of what we stand for. Right, Gus? Raw and real, just like you? Gus is starting to get along with his fellow goat mates. Yes, he is. He still kind of shies away from them a little. He's not like Billy and him are not best buddies. And Roman and Thor's way back there, and Thunder, and all the rest of these crazy goats. He likes to live under the hay feeder. That's kind of his favorite place. But we record just about everything. We talk about just about everything. Like I said, raw and real, transparent. This is not live, but kind of live. Which, by the way, again, another ADD moment. Supposedly, and I might try one later, YouTube has offered for me to go live in a short. That's weird. So in the short feed. So does that mean my live can only be a minute long? Because shorts can only be a minute? Or can my live be as long as it wants to be, but they'll put a minute of it in the short feed to try to capture some audience in the short feed and bring them over to a live video? I don't know. YouTube's launched a lot in the past week. New features, and all of it's shorts related, which is crazy. That's where the audience is, I guess. I don't know. I put out a couple. I'm not a huge fan of them. They're not my favorite. It's not the type of content I consume. But yeah, we own a farm. Most of you know this if you've watched a video or two. Put it in the comments below. Is this your first video ever? If it is, as I stutter here at 4 minutes in of my morning blabber. By the way, we post a video every single day. I think I'm at 550 in a row. My goal is 1,000, so I'm going to be around a while. Yeah, these are some of our goats. These are mostly the retired and the baby's growing up. She's going to make babies soon. Yes, that's Dolce right there. She's a genetic miracle. She's a Toggenburg with no white, if that makes sense. That is what a real Toggenburg looks like. That is one that forgot her white. Yep, that's it. And that is what Fat Amy looks like. And Fat Amy needs to figure out a way to shed out her fur. Right, Amy? Amy's old, too. We try not to pick on Amy too much. Oh, what did I step on? Oh, you guys brought a log in here. That's weird. Okay, so Let's backtrack real high level. I'm going to work on a better video that explains all this, but my wife, she hates when I say that. Liz, see, that was for the new people, for that person that just showed up, brand new, has never been here. I gotta say, I can't just say Liz. He'll be like, who's Liz? Is that the mail lady? Is that, you know, who's that? So my wife, Liz, amazing woman. She's not on YouTube that much. She makes all our soap. So the goats get bred. After they're bred, just like humans, they produce milk. They only produce milk if they had a baby. When they have a baby, they produce milk. We let the babies have all the milk for at least the first 12 weeks. Then after that, right around 10 weeks, 12 weeks minimum, somewhere around there. Then after that, the moms get milked, and the milk gets stored in a massive commercial freezer that we have, which we may have to upgrade at some point. And then that gets converted into products like soap and lotion. So we are a licensed, FDA approved and inspected cosmetic company. That's what we are. We're not a dairy farm. If we were a dairy farm, you would be able to eat like goat milk. You piece of poop. He just threw a whole flake of hay on the ground. Now they're going to fight over it, and Gus is going to run around. Gus, it's okay. When I open the door, you get all the hay feeder you want, okay? Yeah, so that's what we do. We don't sell cheese. When we're open, so that happens every year. That's called kidding season. You should stick around. For you new people I'm talking to. Liz, my wife, amazing person, right? You new people need to know these things. I'm trying to help you out. Uncle Kevin, he's not actually an uncle to anyone. He was my manager, actually. He was my boss at Friendly's way back, about 20 years ago. Actually, we might be celebrating our 20th year together, Kevin and I. Yeah, he's not an uncle to anyone. He's been around a while. I actually met Kevin, I think we did the math once. I met Kevin about a year to the day, almost a year before I met Liz. It's crazy. But, yeah, so Uncle Kevin, and then Angie is Liz's best friend, lives down the road. Her and Liz met at a roller skating rink one day when our kids were like, hey, he's sleeping over. One of her kids came up with Jake at a roller skating school event and goes, hey, he's sleeping over our house. And Liz was like, what? Who is this kid? And, well, let me go introduce you to his mom. And his mom was Angie. And then that was, oh gosh, are they coming on 10 years? Probably 10 years together of like craziness. And then there's Rob and Jenna. These are all the characters in this Simon Says Farms, like soap opera. I'm just kidding. It's not a soap opera. It's more just life. It's real around here. But Rob and Jenna and their kids, they were actually chicken customers. They bought little baby chickens from us way back. 8 years ago, 7 years ago, I'm not sure. So that's what we do. We record our life. We're live 24/7 in that barn right there. Usually live in this barn, but our internet equipment's not working so well. So we're working on upgrading that. So then when I got laid off from my corporate job, where I used to live in hotels 100 days a year, yes, I traveled that much. It was fun and exciting. I do kind of miss the travel. You know, LA for 4 days, come home for a week. Hang on, look up my nose. Vegas for 4 days, come home for a week, then Miami, then Atlanta, then New York. Like, it was just nonstop. I basically built these things. This is what I sold them. Well, that's a router, a switch, whatever you want to call it. That got, see, look, bad. We're getting orange lights. Orange lights are bad. So we're getting this all fixed. I actually think I need another cabinet in here and another one in the other. So I might put, yeah, whatever. Wish list we'll talk about later, you amazing villagers. But we have to, this is all like 8-year-old equipment, which they call e-cycle, meaning It's electronic equipment that should be recycled, but we're still using it because it kind of works, but not really. So yeah, we used to build stuff like that for the company I worked for and things like that. And then I went and did marketing, but then I got laid off during COVID, and now we do this full time. So let's backtrack. We video every single day on this channel. We live stream on the other channel 24 hours a day. The amount of money we make from YouTube isn't even enough to cover half our bills, because YouTube, you got to have hundreds of thousands of views. If you can, let me see, to do simple math, if you can average, let me see, all right, so if you had 100,000 views, yeah, if you could do 1 million views a month, you could probably just do YouTube only and get the ads that you guys watch, and from that revenue, you can probably support you and maybe one other person. But we have 4 kids. Amazing children. 17-year-olds working at Wendy's now. And then the little one, the smallest one, is our gymnastics superstar. And then you got Quinn, who's a dirt bike. Nope, not dirt bikes. Quinn is the guitar player. And then you got Tyler, who's like straight up Joe Dirt. Like, he wants to build his own shop. He literally wants to buy a shed with his own money, build it, and open up Tyler's like small engine repair stuff. Like, that's what he wants to do. But the moral of the story here is we're a family who basically works 18-20 hours a day nonstop, whether it's video creation like this, soaps and lotions that Liz and Angie and her friends make, and then Kevin comes in sometimes for the big lotion days, or it's coffee now. Coffee, my little baby project that I've been wanting to do, just like Swanky sauce, where the peppers are grown there, and we created this barbecue sauce brand 10 years ago. Thank you, chicken. It's never gotten huge. Swanky sauce is not that big. All of these little things alone add up to allowing us, so between the soap and the lotion and the Swanky sauce and soon to be coffee, and then my wife has lip balm in there, and then she's launching a roll-on perfume because it's something fun to make. It's creative, it's exciting, and all this. It's just who we are. It's what we do. But this is why I made the label black, because I didn't want to capitalize on sad stuff. Yesterday sucked, but in the end, everybody's fine. Okay, Chai is fine. We don't know exactly what happened, but yesterday, Liz and Angie were eating lunch. They let Chai out. Chai runs around the house a little bit, and what we think happened is Chai found a pebble of Hazel's food. Let me explain. We're not 100% sure, because let me explain. Chai's food, Hazel's food. Can you tell which one's which? That's why they're separated all the time. They don't hang out together at all. She choked. She started vomiting. Dogs choke. They vomit. It happens all the time. Stella vomits all the time. She'll vomit up something. She'll vomit, and I'll be like, Stella, whatever. Chai choked, vomited, and started to turn blue. I was not here. Liz and Angie rushed her to the vet. On the way to the vet, I think she cleared her airway. In the long and short of it, they x-rayed her, and they did find something in her belly. Oh. So when they found something in her belly, they're like, oh, there's a foreign object in her belly. Dogs get foreign objects in their belly all the time. I've seen Great Danes get whole tennis balls in their belly. So as of right now, no surgery. We're not 100% sure. She's going to get re-x-rayed on Monday. But right now she's on this weird diet to coat her belly to make it all slimy. So the little object, he did say the object in her belly is tiny enough to pass on its own. She's breathing fine. She's doing fine. Everything, the Chai is fine. But that sucked. Like, it brought back all the tears, all the emotions, all the what the fuck is going on here? You know, we lose Gianna, then we lose Moose, and then Estella runs away a couple months ago and we almost lost her. Now we almost lost Chai. I didn't want to make a video with a picture of Chai being like, we almost lost her, because all of you guys would have clicked on it. I made a video of a black screen to see which one of you care about what's going on around here. That's it. Sorry for the venting, but that's what I did because I'm not capitalizing on bad shit. I didn't want to do that. I just wanted to fill you in. Chai's fine. It was an emotional roller coaster yesterday, and we have to see if we got to do surgery next week to get whatever's in there out, or is she going to poop it out on her own. That's my video for the day. Thank you for sticking around. If you're new here, welcome. I'm usually a nice guy. I don't usually get mad at the audience. I just get upset when people click on bad news and not good news. Like Tyler's learning how to do the barn. Nobody clicks on it. I put any video about somebody falls down and get hurt, everybody clicks on it. It's just society. I can't change it. It's just the media has ruined us. Okay, that's it. I'm done now. I'm going to go to work, and then I'm going to go check on Liz, and then I'm going to check on Quinn and Olivia and Tyler and all these people, and then I don't know what I'm going to do for the rest of the day yet. I think I'm digging a trench for the whole internet issue. Digging a trench so we can run all new... I'm working. Can you please stop? Yeah, that's what I'm doing. You guys have a wonderful day, and we will see you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.